Hey guys, so I got a kind of a neat little project. I'll show you what I'm doing, and I'm using the Trimble system for it, so I'm sure you'll be able to take the information from this one and apply it to some other things that you might use this for. So we got a house here, and they have a major water problem. They have a sump pump right there in the corner, and turn that over so you can see. And they want to just do a direct pipe out instead of having the sump run all the time. So I got my pipe over there. So I'll show you how I'm going to use the Trimble and a laser to dig this for my pitch, because I don't have a lot of pitch to get out to the woods over there. I'm going to be running on a 1.5% slope. So I do want to get it correct. So I'm going to benchmark the machine off the floor of the basement. Now the where they're gonna cut a hole in the wall is 12 inches down. So minus 12. So basically just told it, that's the grade I'm at. I need to be 12 inches down from there. As you can see, it tells me dig down 12 inches. So I'm going to be using the laser. So right now, I got my laser set at a 0% slope because I want to scan the laser first, not on a slope. I'm actually going to have to move. It's in bad positioning. So I moved, I got a 0 again. So again, that's the height of the floor, 0 it. Now I'm going to spin over. Laser accepted. Okay, so what I just did was transfer the height of the floor basically onto the laser onto here. So now I can drive anywhere. So I'm going to drive over here. So the first part is it's coming straight out, and then it's going to go on a 45. So I have not entered in my slope of my excavation yet, so I'll go over here and put in 1.5. Okay, so you can see it's actually a positive slope compared to the machine. You can see the line goes up, so the slope is going away from the machine like that. And then all I have to do is scan my laser. So now I just transferred that benchmark, being the floor, over to here. And now I dig my trench. And I'm going to dig it on the slope. So it is much easier to use this system with a grading bucket, just because you don't have to deal with the teeth, and when you cut a grade, you're basically right on. So when I'm using the tooth bucket, might have to get me a straight-edged digging bucket, especially if I do more pipe work. Is you kind of dig it out, and then put your bucket in, just it depends on how accurate you want to be, is how slowly you will go. So generally for this, I mean, I find it's nothing like engineered or anything like that. So as long as I'm within a ½ inch, it tends to even itself out, especially with 10, and I even got 20-foot sections of pipe. So okay, so I did that part. Now I'm going to swing over. I got these wood posts in the ground. I'm going to line myself up. If I'm digging something straight, I always like to take a minute and position myself correctly. So all I have to do is track in a straight line. So that's pretty much it. So I just got over here. Now I am gonna start using the laser in a straight line. So I need to check my percent slope on my laser to match it. The reason I didn't do it over there is because I was just transferring the elevation of the floor to start, and then just using this to follow down. But here, I'm going to have to reposition multiple times, so you always want to set your laser to match the slope here. So it can get a little confusing because this is reading it as a positive slope. It's just the orientation of the machine, and then the laser to point down is a negative slope. So you just got to pay attention to that. So now I scan and I go. Now I'm touching the grade that I just dug, and you can see I am dead on accurate. So that just told you the whole system is working. So now I go. So as you can see, I'm pretty shallow, so I got schedule 40. Not like it really matters because it's a backyard, and I don't think a lawnmower is gonna ever hurt it, but safe than sorry. So now I'm going to back up. I'm going to scan my laser. So a good thing to do is always reach back into your previous part of your excavation and see if you are close, and that'll tell you that you moved and that everything in the Trimble system did its job. Just a quick way to basically fact check it. Hey guys, so I got my trench done all the way out here to the edge of the woods. So I just got my laser and I'm going back and I'm checking. See, I'm pretty much not gonna be able to see it anyways, so I have it set to beep if I'm within an inch. So you can see 3/4, So again, you know, this one, I wasn't too concerned about being super accurate, but if you don't believe the Trimble system, you can always go back and check it. So, pretty much like 3/4. It's probably just the way I dug it, so. But there you go. Pretty much exact pitch that you need, so pretty neat system. There you go.